What's up, guys? So in today's video, I'm going to do a brief portfolio update, show you guys what's been happening within the last month. So as you can see, my portfolio is currently worth $58,000. And year to date, my portfolio has gained $1,685.30 for a money weighted return of 4.43%. Then what I wanted to show you is where I made some major changes with my portfolio in the individual stocks pie. And from here, you can see that Costco is currently 10% of my target allocation for this fund. So that would make Costco 2% of my portfolio once it gets to that 10%. And the goal here is just to put a lot more money into Costco because I believe it's a solid company with amazing dividend growth. And I love those special dividends they give every 2 years. And then so just to show a little bit more of the breakdown, Microsoft, AbbVie, Southern Company, Home Depot, all at 5%. And then I want to go over to my activity because I did sell 3 stocks, as you can see right here. So let's see, I sold IBM, Verizon, and Kellogg's, or now known as Kellanova. And the main reason I sold these stocks for Kellogg's, I sold that because they actually decreased their dividend. I think I lost about 35 cents a quarter. So definitely don't want to see dividend cuts. Next, I got rid of Verizon because they just have so much debt. And I was looking at their revenues and it's just going up and down. It's not consistent. You always want to see consistent revenue growth year over year. Now, IBM is actually the comeback story. They've been doing amazing so far. However, when I look at IBM, even though their revenues are increasing year over year, their dividend growth is actually really, really low at 0.6%. And so, what I really want to focus on with my portfolio is great companies with consistent revenue growth and consistent high dividend growth. And so, over this next year, I'm going to be going through my stocks and seeing, if I want to get rid of any more. And it's really going to come down to the revenue growth, the dividend growth, the debt levels. And let's say, for example, I do have a stock with low dividend growth, but they're still a solid company with great revenue growth. I might keep them. I'm more likely to. But to continue on this, I actually had 11 buys, which 588 in Waste Management, $400 in Abbott, 325 in American Waterworks. Put almost $500 into Lowe's, which is going to be awesome because that's a great high dividend growth company. Put some money into Hormel, SCHD, Texas Instruments, Procter and Gamble, and then Johnson and Johnson over $200, and then $636 in Costco, and then $274 in ADP. And last year, ADP increased their dividend by 20%. So it's going to be awesome to get more income into that stock, own more shares. Next up, I just want to show you almost received $9 from Home Depot on a dividend on March 21st, $13 from Duke, and then $19.87 from Realty Income, which I think was a slight half a penny increase. Then I have $7.80 from Kellanova, $3.80 from Microsoft. And then if I just scroll down, just wanted to see if I sold any more stocks recently. No, I don't think I have. But let's go over here. As you can see, I currently own 28 positions. So I've really done a good job with my portfolio of narrowing it down. I believe at one point I had over 40 stocks. So to get down to 28 is so much better. I can start funneling my money into those higher dividend growth companies, which is what I want with my portfolio. So now I want to go over to my dividend growth charts. and just show you, for the year, January 2024, I received $144.78. February 2024, $116.55. And then so far in March, I've received $106.67. Now, Kellogg's, IBM, and Verizon all gave me pretty big dividends. So I do expect my income to drop, especially in January and February. However, I'll make up with that in the coming years with higher dividend growth. And then one other thing, I haven't received my SCHD dividend yet. Once I get that, I believe I'll have another solid March. And then one last thing I wanted to point out, this $570.92, that's taking the sum of the first 3 months of 2023. And then I'm just trying to see, this $368 is the sum of the first 3 months of 2024. So I'm really trying to gauge, how much dividend income I lost and where my portfolio is right now. Because in the first 3 months of 2023, I was still owned stocks like QYLD, JEPI, RYLD, and just other, those cover call ETFs. So I just want to see at the end of March how my portfolio is doing, if I'm on track to hopefully make $2,000 if I continue to invest a lot. Guys, that's it for this video.